All right, look, I just got to talk about this because it's so crazy. Okay, I want to talk about the complete and total fantasy that's kind of being cooked up by our Prime Minister, Mark Carney, that Europe wants to help Canada. Yeah. I mean, he's always doing that, right? I mean, like, Carney is always talking about how he's got these terrific relationships with these European heads of government. Okay, so look, we saw him with Macron in France, the President Macron. He was right there. He shook hands, it's shake. Yeah, he's my buddy, blah, blah, blah. Stand together. Then he flew over to London and saw Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister, and shake hands, shake. And we love you. Oh, yeah, we love you a long time. And we're allies and we're going to fight this Trump thing together. Now he's calling the German Chancellor, Scholz, and he's saying, well, we're going to fight this incredible this horrible Trump tariffs and this injustice, and it's so wrong. And yeah, it's fucking wrong. Sure, it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. But the idea that he's always on some kind of call or some kind of photo op, or that he is this incredible diplomat who knows everybody. Well, of course he knows everybody. He lived there for 7 years, 8 years. He lived there, okay? He was involved. He went to every conference. I mean, he is a global elite person, okay? He knows everybody. And why not? Why wouldn't Germany and France and all those countries and Britain, why wouldn't they all want to go and be seen in a photo op or talk about this stuff about having a united front against Trump and the U.S.? It's sensible, right? I mean, it's good. It's good politics for everybody. Good politics for Carney, good politics for the Europeans. But here's the reality of it. Europe won't do anything for Canada. Nothing. Zero. Oh, I can hear it now. I can see it in the replies now. Oh, Ron, you're wrong. You are so wrong, Ron. Carney is such a wonderful, genius diplomat person that he's going to create all these relationships, and pretty soon our trade with Europe is going to skyrocket, and it's going to be a great alliance, and Carney can do that. Fuck no, that is completely false. Like, everybody and I'm not a trade expert, but I can read stuff and I can talk to people and I can actually look at the reality of what goes on in their daily lives. And the Europeans are the biggest protectionists in the world. The Europeans France won't let a drop of wine in. I mean, Britain won't even let cheese in, for the love of God. I mean, look, come on. It's the European Union and it's Great Britain. They are protectionist at their core, okay? Yeah, they have problems. They have lots and lots of problems in Europe and Britain. Tons, okay? Britain is probably the most vulnerable major economy on earth to a true debt crisis. That's reality. Look, everybody's going to smile and shake hands, and nobody is going to do anything to economically benefit Canada. It's just, and their trade is like so small, you need a microscope to find it. I think France's trade with Canada is like 1/2 of 1%. It's nothing. Statistically, it's nothing. If we can't heal our relationship with our biggest trading partner, the U.S., or with China, which is now we're in a fight with now, and they're not buying our food products anymore, or they've got 100% tariff on it. I mean, and I can just read the comments now. Oh, Ron, you're so negative. The reality is that if we create better relationships, maybe we should build the Chinese car here. You are like nuts if you think we'll ever build a Chinese car here, because the U.S. is never going to let one single Chinese car in for years or decades. So none of these thoughts that stray through people's mind make any sense. And nothing, like, what does Europe want of ours? Okay, what in Europe do they want from Canada? Do they want our cars? No, they do not want our cars, okay? They don't want our cars. They don't want to build any European car brands here. None of that is going to happen ever. Not like never, ever. Okay, do they want our steel and aluminum? No. They have their own steel and aluminum, and they have sources. If they don't have it, they have sources that are much closer. And in case you were wondering, steel and aluminum is heavy to ship on a boat to Europe and Britain. They don't want that. Oh, they probably want our food. They might take a bit of our food and they might take some of our potash, but the reality is, no, hell no. They have the most barriers to trading food into Europe and Britain. You couldn't even imagine. They don't want our food. They do not want our food. They might want a few raw materials, but not much. You know what they do want? You know what they would like? Is our energy. They would like our energy. If we could ship liquid natural gas to Europe, they would love it. And it can be done. Except the previous Liberal Prime Minister said, no, there's no business case. Like the Germans actually came and begged for natural gas. They begged. They said, yeah, we'll buy your natural gas. Trudeau said, no, there's no case for it. Because building a west-east pipeline to ports on the Atlantic to ship energy out of Canada on the Atlantic is a no-go with Quebec. But wait, it gets better. Our Prime Minister, Mark Carney, quietly, sort of mumblingly, sort of like didn't really want anybody to realize it, sort of different story in each language, but he supports the Bill 69, that crushes the growth of energy in Canada, the shipment of energy, the development of new pipelines. No matter what he says the truth is he's anti-pipeline. He doesn't want pipelines. He really is Carbon Carney. That's the reality. But look, that's all they want. Europe will take our energy. Because of course they'll take our energy. Because they got a big, big scare out of not getting Russian energy. Like it was a real big deal to them. It's sort of healing up now. But yeah, Russian natural gas was their cheapest source of energy. Because Europe's almost as dumb as Canada, possibly dumber, that they want to shut down every kind of energy that they had in the face of an energy crisis in Germany. They blew up a coal plant. Like they literally blew it up to smithereens. So how do I finish this off by saying something really, really simple? Every time you hear a politician, particularly Mr. Carney, suggest that Europe is the answer to developing a whole new level of trade, the correct response should be, I call bullshit on that, because that's true.